Hello, this is Mike, and I wanted to show you this book, my dad's monster manual. It just now is available on the Dungeon Master Guild. This book is by James Introcaso and Lucian, his dad. He will show his dad the pictures of the monster manual and ask him to describe them, something like that. I think this is a wonderful idea, super fun, and well, let's see what we have here because I haven't read it. I just bought it and wanted to show you. So we have a table of contents where you can see all the monsters, the usual monsters from D&D, from the monster manual, and their new names that they were given by Mr. Introcaso, by the dad. Wow, where should I start? I'll start with my favorite monsters to see. Let's check just a couple of them, like 3 or 5 maybe. Let's start with the Mind Flyer. Let's see. Where is that? So, Mind Flyer is now called, what is that? Dithrong. Have a little notes. Are you familiar with Machiavelli? Okay, so let's check the stats. It says here, what's CR is supposed to be now? 9. Well, I don't think that's way different from the monster manual. So let's see what's some of the differences. Every Drytron comes to life with an innate belief that they should be in charge of everything and everyone. Each thinks that even other Titans should bow down before it, which is why the creatures almost always work alone and in secret. Drytrons do whatever it takes to seize power. As leaders, they make calculated decisions that benefit themselves and no one else. They see those they rule as resources that exist to serve their quest for power. Power through manipulation, and wishes to rule because there is a weakness for vice. For all their ambition, they drones give in hedonism. Okay, that looks like different, I guess. What are the powers? Okay, so they are more like encounters. And also they have polymorph. Well, that sounds interesting. Let's check more monsters. Let's see. Another of my favorite monsters. Let's see what they did with trolls. Oh, maybe they're not trolls. Okay, then let's go with another monster, I guess. Well, Amber Hulk is also one of my favorite monsters. Let's see, what's the name? Egyptic. More notes on real books. These books are intelligent. Okay, it says here, Egyptics are beetle-like insectoids that stand about 3 inches tall. They are typically encountered in massive swarms that move over the battlefield, devouring enemies with their clicking mandibles. That sounds really cool. Like a really cool concept for a monster. We have a single Ayeptic, a swarm of Ayeptics. What powers do they have? Aversion to cold. Is it? They have any special power? Yeah, they're sort of like piranhas. How do you say that? Piranhas? Well, it looks really cool. I used to wish that they had an extra, maybe weak but fun power. Well, they're challenge rating 0, so probably that's why they don't have any powers. I would have liked them to have something little. I don't know. Let's continue. So, one more or two more monsters. What would be a fun monster? What did they do with the Acer? Let's see. Barlan. So these are havoc-wreaking fiends that serve devils. Barlans are forces of chaos and destruction, as their fiery beards, hair, and weapons suggest. They just want the world. They just want the world to scream and burn. Barlans have built similar to dwarfs. Okay, so in this case they are evil and fiends. Let's see the note. You can send them back to hell by calling them out like bullies. Oh, that's super cool. That's super interesting mechanic there. Yeah, and it's here in the stats. Intimidating banishment. When a creature within 30 feet of the Barlan can hear and understand, uses an action to verbally embarrass, insult, or shame the Barlan, and succeeds on a 20 charisma. The Barlan is banished to its home in the nine hells. That's pretty cool. Okay. I will give 5 stars to this one. Let's see what's happened with the hook horror first. So now it's Leghorn, and it's neutral, good, medium humanoid. Isn't that fun? Large, strong, agilable Leghorns are featherless, muscular, avian humanoids that stand about 8 feet tall. Through their like wings, their horns, arms, and their long arms and infersome hooks that belie their typical gentle personalities. Interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting take on hook horrors. Loners seeking friendship. Leghorns spend much of their time alone hunting for this game with their powerful hooks. A Leghorn predatory appearance. A Leghorn predatory appearance drives most other humanoids away or prompts them to lash out defensively. A Leghorn stays isolated for its own safety, though most feel a desire to connect with others. When this yearning becomes too great, the Leghorn leaves its forest and searches for friends. Some Leghorns are lucky enough to find humanoids that see beyond the hooks and accept them as friends, but many are driven back into the wild by fearful mobs. Interesting. They have this ability here, bolstered by friends. When the Leghorn can see an ally within 30 feet of it, the Leghorn has advantage on saving throws. Okay, that looks like a fun concept. Okay, let's go. I'm curious now. Let's go and see what did it with the Tarasque. Okay, so it says here the fatal flaw is that they are lonely. Marktor. Cool name. Marktor is a scaly skinned minotaur with a wide mouth of serrated teeth and spiked shell on its back. Let's see the stats. Challenge rating 10, so it's more more useful, more common. It's easier to have this monster in a campaign since most campaigns end at level 10 or so. I heard by the pool's information. Now it's large, it's not super big. And what else? Wearing horns, labyrinthine recall. Yeah, it's some sort of minotaur. Well, that makes the Tarasque less powerful, but more easy, or more, probably it's going to be more common in campaigns if you use it. Okay, so that's pretty much what this book is about. It's it's a great idea. There are some interesting concepts. There are some great concepts, and it will be really fun to put these monsters on your game and have, especially old players that already know all the monsters from the monster manual, think that they see, you know, hook horror, but then it turns out that it's not a hook horror, but a leghorn looking for friends. And that's it for this little review. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Happy holidays. Goodbye.